Friday, about 1 o'clock on Monday, December 21st. First day of winter. I'm back where these two logs sort of meet there. Or shadows, hell, I don't know what. That's about all I got left of this dump. Other than what I might have missed along the edges like this here. Anyway, it's almost 60 degrees today on the first day of winter. Tomorrow's supposed to be just a tad cooler, like 52 or 3. Today's 57 on my car thermometer, 55 on my phone thermometer, so hey, warm enough to dig. And I never do this. I don't know why I did it today, but I started digging before I started filming. And right off the bat I got me what looks like a perfect little Saxy. Saxleaner's Bitter Quell. I always like these just because they're so damn whittled. A rare one would be unwhittled. So that's first bottle out of the hole for the day. And I think we're just going to keep plugging along the direction we've been plugging. Yeah. Well, I can tell by its triangular shape we got a Laxol here. I thought it was the lid to one of my dose bottles from Wyeth. And then over here it looks like we got a little medicine. So I'll come back when they're both ready to wiggle, or one of them, whatever. Well, okay, as promised, the medicine came out busted, unembossed. This bad boy is just hanging, which is usually a good sign. And it is, because it's got the neck with no chips in it. And Laxol. You know, in as many digs as over 40 digs I've been here, I've never even dug up a broken one down here. This is the first one, and apparently it's undamaged. Unless it's got a big ass crack in it somewhere. Pretty common, unless they're in teal or aqua. And there's a grass green one by a different company. But it's the exact same bottle. Grass green, and it says M. Calm and Company, New York. I have yet to even dig up a piece of one of the green ones, but I got the teal and the aqua one at home, so yeah, that's cool. First two bottles out of the hole are colored. Olive green and cobalt blue. Shit, it's all downhill from now. I ought to just quit now. 15 minutes into the dig. Nah, I don't think so. Okay, well, after 2 hours of digging, my meager pile is still a meager pile, but the last bottle to come out of the hole was this one. I'd never seen or heard before. Is Grass Distemper and Cough Remedy. Too bad it wasn't a cure, but still, it's a nice funky dark amber. A smattering of other junk. Tons of junk. Well, not tons. There's a few bottle pockets here and there, but not the layers like it's been in the past. So, I got the feeling this is starting to fade. But ask me how many times I've had that feeling. every time I come here after the first half dozen. Yeah. And all these times I'm still not skunked. I always come home with something. So, I think what I'm going to do is clean it out, prepare it for tomorrow, and come back tomorrow. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. Yeah. Well, alrighty. Tuesday, December 22nd. 3 days before Christmas. Blue skies. It's supposed to be 50 something. It's already 45 at high noon. So I'm here to get in at least one last dig, or one more dig. Might be some 40-degree days after Christmas. Christmas is supposed to be freezing, so I'm getting my licks in now while I can. Who knows, there might be another Rexall drugstore bottle down there from Bowling Green. I didn't go too much further beyond where that one came out yesterday, so you never know until you dig it out. Yep. Well, hardly into it here, and right near where my screwdriver is, I stuck it in, hit glass, pried on it. Out came probably the biggest green food jar, keeper's looking bottle I've ever dug up. Goddamn thing's got to be a foot long. I mean, unlike Trump, I don't have small hands. Shit. Anyway, again we start with color. First bottle out of the hole. Well, second one, but first decent bottle. And then my screwdriver is in a bottle. And I think the dogs would be very proud of me to dig up a big ass bone for them. Though I doubt they'll ever get to see it. Yeah. Anyway, we're barely a foot under the surface here. But again, we're getting close to the end of the dump here too. So, we shall see. Well, alrighty, after about 3 hours of digging, I did scrape up one more good bottle. And for future reference, this corner to the northwest, and this corner to the northeast, going back along what I had tunneled next to, seem to have the most glass. So there you have it. That's it. Well, this last couple of digs here, towards the end of that year of 2020, produced some surprises as well as answered a few mysterious questions. First off, this Rexall drugstore bottle was one of the first decent bottles out of the dump. I think on my second or third dig, this literally fell off of the edge of the cliff in perfect condition and was listed as rare in Johnny's book. And then it only took me, 40 or 50 other digs to dig up the next one. And then the last day of the year, a Christmas present. I got one more. I think I dug up, yeah, I think I dug up that one for the number 4 size, and then on right before Christmas, number 3. So I started out with Baby Bear, got Papa Bear and Mama Bear. So I got, the size 2, 3, and 4 months apart, literally. And then the Crafts Distemper and Cough Remedy, I'd never heard of before. A cool little veterinarian medicine bottle. Apparently, these came embossed cure. So this is a later one with the remedy. Earlier ones say Crafts Distemper and Cough Cure. And apparently, value-wise, it doesn't seem to have much distinction. We'll get to that one in a minute. Laxol, pretty common. I remember back in the day in the 60s, we were digging these up and actually trying to figure out, wow, what's Laxol, Not, piecing it together as a laxative for all, I guess, But these are always fun to dig up. I'd certainly like to dig up one of those Calm Company grass green ones. Like I said in the video, I've never even dug a piece of one. I think they're primarily a back east bottle. Design patented April 1894. Apparently these come, well, I've dug them up machine made, but apparently they also come screw top, which I've never dug up a screw top. And if I did, I wouldn't admit to it. That's kind of how it goes. And then this bad boy, MCH, patented February 14th, 1922. And those twos look old style, like something you'd see on the bottom of a 1870s fruit jar, And the only reason I really caught notice and kept it was it's got inside threads, even though it's machine made. And a quick search found 4 of them on Worth Point with these flat little clear glass threaded stoppers. Never did find the stopper to it, and I, dug furiously looking for it. But anyway, they suspect they were either medicine or ink, according to Worth Point. But I have no idea. I don't think it would be ink. And I don't know why I wouldn't think it would be ink. I don't think it's medicine either. Perfume, maybe? I don't know. It's one of those mystery guys. I Googled the embossing, the date, and that's all I could come up with. So a mystery item for you guys out there. If anybody's seen one of those and has a clue, I'd love to hear it.